coffee and donuts. Great way to start the day. Happy 4th of July. You. Look at that, we got a little drive-through car wash. Too bad it's not a little warmer out. Otherwise I'd do it. Kind of cool that I've been following this Middle Fork Creek for the last 20 miles. And it started out as just a wee little stream. And now it's turned into this big, wide kind of river that flows into a lake. I will admit I bypassed some of the trail because it was too bumpy and there's too much poison oak. So I hopped on the road for a little bit. I kind of leapfrog, go on the trail for a couple miles and on the road and back and forth. Yeah. Damn. Almost to Oak Ridge, almost to Oak Ridge, 1 mile more to Oak Ridge. Can you tell I'm a bit excited? God bless the US of A. Lucky number 13. 4th of July. Woke up nice and early. I wanted to get to Oak Ridge. And so I took off like a bat out of hell and cruised on the trail for a little while and said screw that. It was too bumpy and roots, and so I hopped on the road and kept on going and made it 25 miles to Oak Ridge by like 1 p.m. I was super happy, and you're probably wondering why I'm wearing this mask. In Oak Ridge, you pretty much have to wear the mask everywhere you go, so I had it on all day. But I got to Oak Ridge, I was super stoked. It's 4th of July. I found this kind of like RV campsite to stay at for 10 bucks. And they had laundry here, so I did some laundry, did a shower, got all fresh and clean. And then I went out to party. I went to the bike shop, got a couple things there, and then met this really cool guy that does shuttles for bikes and stuff around here, and he unicycles. His name's Eugene, and he's a super cool guy. He's been unicycling for a while, and we talked for a bit and hung out, and then I went to the brewery and had some cask beers, and that was great. Charged up my batteries and did some Wi-Fi stuff. Had a nice Greek salad, delicious. And then I found out there was live music next door at the distillery, so why not? I went there, and the band was great. I loved it. I was having fun. Eugene showed up for a bit and hung out, and I could tell like the musicians, like they were having fun. They're really into it, and they weren't making that much. I know they haven't really performed for a while because of COVID and stuff, and like this is one of their first gigs back, and I don't know, I just felt like spreading some love, and so I threw a $100 bill in their tip jar without them seeing it. And then it's kind of funny, once they finished, they're kind of collecting all their things and going through their tip jar, and they saw the 100, and I'm like, 100? And the guy was super happy, and he's like, I have never received a $100 tip ever. And he's older, so he's probably been doing it for a while. And I don't know, it just made me feel happy to make him happy. And yeah, you know, spread the love. So many people on this trip have been helping me out and stuff, so I thought, yeah, why not? So that was pretty cool. Made my day, and I think it made their day, so win-win situation. After that, the band finished, and I went back to the campsite here, and there's supposed to be fireworks, but the police shut it down. I don't know why, but they said no. And oh, there's a firework right there. That was perfect timing, I guess. But there were some small fireworks and stuff, and then I was talking to some neighbors, and it turns out that the brother of a guy I know, Evan, that unicycles in Denver, like his brother was camped right next to me, and what are the chances of that? So I talked to him for a while, and that was super cool and super weird that I had ridden with his brother, and what a small world. That's basically what I'm trying to say. And that sums up the 4th of July, and it was awesome. Everything I wanted and more. So thanks, Oak Ridge, for being so great. And I hope to come back and do a shuttle someday, because I know you have a lot of good mountain bike trails here. I'm going to leave you with a couple pro tips. So here you go. Just want to give you all a little pro tip. I can't believe it's taken me over probably 11 months of hiking to figure this out. I used to always squeeze, so I'd fill up a bladder or a smart water bottle and squeeze through the filter and get water, but that takes time and effort. And I just realized that you can just fill up your Sawyer bag, put it in a little mesh, put a little carabiner up here. You attach the filter with the little adapter and hose right into a water bottle, and it will filter as you hike. And it's awesome. I haven't had to squeeze or put any effort into it for over a week once I figured it out. The only problem is, at first I forgot I was doing this, and I would bend over to pick up something or whatever, and the water would leak all over my back. So I've learned my lesson. The only other problem is if I fall, then it can also come out. And when I had that spectacular fall and hurt my knee, all of the water was like half full. It just came splashing on me. So that was just, yeah, that was just add salt to the wound there. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this setup. It's great. Another pro tip by Unicorn. These indoor-outdoor bocce ball sets you can get from REI for 15 bucks. Will be the best 15 bucks you've ever spent. I've had mine for like 5 years, and I've played them everywhere. They go everywhere with me. Down in the Grand Canyon, you can play them inside, you can play them outside in the snow, bounce them off cars, tents. you make all these fun rules. It's basically like miniature golf. It's like, yeah, create your own miniature golf course. And I love them. I haven't really played with my balls on trail. Well, not these balls at least. And, you know, being a solo trip, it's kind of hard to find people to play with, but I'm hoping I'll be able to play sometime. And if not, I can always use them to practice juggling 5 balls or whatever. But yeah, I strongly, highly recommend getting these from REI. They're awesome. And if you want the rules to make it fun, send me a message and I will let you know what they are.
Time keeps dragging on. I hear that whistle blowing on down the San Antonio. My mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. But I said, all right, mama, I won't. And I didn't. But I got arrested for tax evasion. Ended up in Folsom Prison anyhow. Hey, that whistle blowing.